Gil Martin here, and welcome everybody to today's episode of the Daily Packers Post, where we bring you in-depth coverage of your Green Bay Packers. We have new videos dropping every day, Monday through Friday, so hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode. And don't forget to visit our website at thepackerspost.com for in-depth articles on your Green Bay Packers. Today, we take a look at the final grades for the 2025 Packers defensive tackles. You'll remember we graded the quarterbacks yesterday. We're going to go position by position throughout the season. We'll break down how each player did, but we will give the overall grade to the position group itself. And grades are based on a combination of expectations and performance. And the average grade is a C+. The Packers' run defense ranked 18th in the NFL in rushing yards allowed per game with 117.7, 12th in yards allowed per rush with 4.2, and the Packers finished 21st in the NFL with 36 sacks this season. Now, the starters, former first-round pick Devontae Wyatt, he was a starter at least until he was lost for the season with an injury in the 10th game of the year. And Wyatt was by far the Packers' best defensive tackle this year, provided pressure from the interior of the defensive line that no other player could really do on a consistent basis. His run defense was below average, but once he was injured, the team really felt his absence, with even Micah Parsons indicating how much the Packers missed Wyatt. He finished the season with 4 sacks, 7 quarterback hits, and 6 tackles for losses, all in 10 games. Colby Wooden was the starter opposite Wyatt. He primarily played on running downs, did not record a single sack, had just 3 quarterback hits, was in on 50 tackles all year, including 6 for loss. He was one of those players who was reliable but hardly spectacular. Wooden was on the field for 52% of Green Bay's defensive snaps this year, came off the field in obvious passing situations. The primary backups were Carl Brooks and Warren Brinson. Brooks took over as the starter when Wyatt went down with the injury. He really had a fast start to his career as a rookie, surprised a lot of people, but hasn't taken a major step forward since then. Brooks did make a career-high 28 tackles this year, but had only half a sack, 5 quarterback hits, and only 1 tackle for loss. According to Pro Football Focus, Brooks' run defense was well below average, but he was average at rushing the passer. He did not really take full advantage of Wyatt's absence as a chance to show the coaching staff that he was ready for a bigger role. Brinson played in 11 games, started 1. He had 13 total tackles, half a sack, and 3 quarterback hits. Now, he did show some flashes, especially late in the season as a pass rusher, but Brinson struggled against the run, and the Packers hope he will continue his development in year 2, and the former 6th-round pick will just carve out a bigger role in 2026. The depth players, you had rookie undrafted free agent Nazir Stackhouse, who was brought in to be a run-stopping nose tackle. He played 13 games, started 1, 12 total tackles on the year, and was on the field for 19% of the team's defensive snaps, mostly in short yardage and base defense situations. Stackhouse didn't get a lot of love from PFF. He provided almost no pass rush, although that wasn't really his role, and didn't grade out particularly well against the run either, but he showed some flashes of run-stopping ability, and hopefully in his second year in the NFL, he'll provide more. The Packers signed Jordan Riley late in the season after injuries struck along the line. He played in 4 games, and then Riley got hurt and ended the year on IR. He was brought in to stop the run, but his run defense grades, according to PFF, were very disappointing. When Riley was out with a season-ending injury, the Packers then brought back former 7th-round pick Jonathan Ford. He played in the regular season finale against Minnesota and the playoff loss to the Bears. Made 2 tackles in the regular season game, 3 in the playoff game. He didn't stand out, but he gave you, acceptably average play in the middle of the line in those 2 games. The final grade for this unit is a C-. Wyatt played at a high level, was a consistent pass rush threat, but the rest of the unit really didn't show much more than replacement level activity. And once Wyatt was out of the lineup, the entire defense noticeably started to slow down and wasn't as effective. Not just the pass rush, but the run defense as well. This area is one of the things that Brian Gutekunst is going to have to address this offseason. Getting a healthy Devontae Wyatt back is a start, but clearly this area will need some upgrade. The play of the defensive tackles this year was disappointing, and the new defensive coordinator, now that Jeff Hafley is the head coach in Miami, will have to help rebuild this group in 2026. And let's hope, seriously hope, that is going to happen, because, you add Micah Parsons, one of the elite pass rushers in the league, Devontae Wyatt, finally healthy, finally taking that next step. And then when those 2 guys go down, boy, the drop off in play was very noticeable. Visit our website at thepackerspost.com for in-depth articles on the Packers. Here on YouTube, hit the like button and subscribe so you never miss an episode of the Daily Packers Post. I'm Gil Martin. Have a great day, everyone. We're here all off season long, so make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Have a great day. Stay safe. And of course, go Pack Go.